Hey, fellow people, we are going to tell a random story tonight.
My name is Madison Price.
And my name is Tim Rodriguez, her best friend ever.
I know. But I'm the one that actually has this YouTube account. Dang.
So, Jean.
Oh, she didn't mean to say that. Okay. But what are we going to tell our story about?
Let's see.
Be right back.
Okay, the amazing story is going to be like a girl that likes a guy and they fall in love, and this is pretty much all I'm going to be saying in the video because Madison's the best storyteller ever. Here she goes.
Okay. Okay, ready. Action. Okay. Put it close to your mouth. There was this girl named Nicole. And she was 16 years old. And there was this guy that she liked. She met him at the park one day when she was walking her dog. Dang. And and they just started talking, and he gave her her number, and they just started,
Leia. Yeah, when I'm around, it's always me laughter.
She's gay.
Continue.
I mean, I'm sorry. Let's continue the story. No more interruptions. Okay. But, okay. Where are we at? Okay, but they started talking, and then he asked her out, and she said yes. So they've been together for at least 2 weeks now. And it's been amazing. They've known each other for at least a few years, but they've been going out for 2 weeks now. And she's madly in love with him. Like, she just wants to... Not that in love where you just want to hug them, that in love that you want to suck their nipples. Dang.
She's retarded.
Okay. But look, I'm being serious, you gay, evil, gutless rat. This is where the story ends in a twist and a turn. Here's what happened.
I love her.
I know you do.
Be better forever.
Okay, but here's what happened. The girl, one night, he asked her to come over about an hour.
Juicy.
But she came over 10 minutes after he texted that. Not an hour, 10 minutes. And she knocked on the door, and then nobody answered. So she opened in there, and she didn't see anything. So she went in his bedroom and caught him sleeping with another girl. Dang.
Playa.
She cried. And then she said, What are you doing? She started freaking out. And she just couldn't take it.
And
she ran out the house crying in her car. And she sat there in his driveway crying. And he ran out the house half naked in his boxers. And he said, look, I can explain. And she said, I don't want your explanatory. Whatever that means. Just kidding. And then she ran away and she went back to her house. And then she said, guessing. I'm just kidding. But she went back to her house and she wrote a letter. Get ready, here comes the letter. Dear parents, or dear whoever who reads this, or even dear Zach, that was her boyfriend's name. And it said, Zach, I thought you loved me. I thought you loved me enough not to cheat on me. I thought you loved me enough to just care about me. But I guess I was wrong because all guys cheat. And I wanted a guy in this world that wouldn't treat me this way. And I'm sorry, but I really loved you and you made me do this. It's all your fault. And I hope you do feel guilty for me killing myself. And I love you with all my heart. No matter what you did to me, I love you. But I can't bear the pain. Love you, parents. Love you, world. Love you, Zach. Especially Zach. Love, Nicole. And then she put the letter away. She put it on her desk, on her bed. And then she got a knife. No. She threw the knife down. She wanted to go the other way. She got the rope and hung herself and put the letter in her mouth. Then, a few hours later, her parents got home and walked in the room, and they saw a letter in the girl's mouth while she was hanging. Her lips were bared on the letter like she would not let go. Their parents grabbed the letter, but it wouldn't come out. It was stuck to her bare, dry lips. They pulled and they tugged and they pulled, and then they finally got it out. It had blood on it because she cut all her teeth out of her mouth. They read the letter and then felt sad. They didn't even cry because they hated her. But they called Zach and said, "Hey, you're the one who loves her. Why don't you come over here?" And then he came over here and read the letter and said, "You guessing? I don't like her." And then he slapped her in the face where she was dead and stuck the letter back in her mouth. That's a sad story, you know? Now I'm going to let Timra talk for a few minutes about what she thought about her story, and then she'll give it back to me to end this.
Okay, this is Timur Driggers on the spot with Madison Nicole Price, and my name is Timur Elizabeth Driggers.
An ending.
So, Madison, why did you make this ending so surprising and mean?
Well, Timra, you know, as they say, stories like usually have an ending that you know what's going to happen. Either the girl commits suicide, or, you know, like the girl's bullied, that she gets help, or she falls in love, happy ever after. But this story, I thought, should have an ending where she cut her teeth out and put the letter in there, and no one cared about her.
It's Timur again. And another question for Madison is, do you feel successful about your story?
I think that some people are going to think it's odd, but people are going to like it, and it's going to become a big hit and a success.
That is a lot of confidence, young lady. And I am very proud to say that you are pretty cool.
Dang.
But the last question before the video ends and Madison tells you something else. Do you think your viewers and your fans, even your friends and family, are going to like this story?
Honestly, I'm going to think some of them aren't going to be that thrilled, but then again, I think some of them are actually going to think it's pretty neat, you know?
Okay, this is Timur Elizabeth Driggers on the spot with Madison Nicole Price, and I just have to say, yeah, I don't think that story was much of a laughing matter. That girl risked her life for a boy that she deeply loved, and I don't think I would ever want to do that.
Okay, I don't care
I've
if you name
loved a
this.
boy. I loved a boy like a lot, but not to kill myself. And here's one more
Chanel.
thing from Madison before we leave.
Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed my story. I think it was different and odd, but it was good. Thank you, and I will see you later. Maddie 3 out.